Hey guys, hey guys, welcome to our first review of many. I'm going to be reviewing The Wolf Among Us, which we have already played. It's a game made by Telltale Games, and it's one of the many games from this that have been based on actual series, like some of their first games, like The Walking Dead, Jurassic Park, and Back into the Future. This one has been based on a popular comic book that has been already released, and the story of the game depends on the multiple choices that you as the player get. The main character you play is Sheriff Bigby, who is a sheriff in town where people or creatures from fables live, and when they leave their apartments they must pose as humans. So due to the multiple choice choices that can be made in the game,
did you find it yet?
You can, as a player, you can visit multiple storylines. It's, as I said before, it is based on an award-winning comic series, and the best part in the game is that it's actually a really good thriller. So the choices that you make truly depend on the story, but the choices don't only depend on what you choose, but when you choose it as well. Most of the characters are based from stories and fables. As for the gameplay, it's basically a point-and-click game, as most of the Telltale games, and it's pretty much similar to the ones that have been released before. So basically, the only difference is in the story. The difficulty, well, it's not much about difficulty here, so it's basically based on what you choose and what you want the story to be. So the whole story and how the game develops through time is truly based on the player's decisions. So
anything else you can tell
it's basically, well, basically gameplay is more like a story than a real game.
Seemed like every other night does.
As for the graphics, well, they are the Telltale style comic graphics, which have been popular since probably the first of their games was released, and with not much changes made, it still looks amazing. There are 3 different settings that you can pick, the low, medium, and the high, but the graphics don't really change much except in the really small details.
What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot of tweaking can actually be done in the settings,
just do whatever you need to
so
do
it is possible to play it on older computers as on the newer. In my opinion, the whole game has great graphics. It continues the whole Telltale style of telling a story in a comic-like style. The story itself is amazing. I can see for myself why the whole series won an award, because it really pulls you in, and it provides hours of good, of fun playing, and it's worth the time spent to get through the game. It is quite long, all in all, but it has been divided into parts, so it doesn't take that much time to complete one of the parts, which aren't that long, one by one they aren't that long, but if you take all 5 parts of them, of the story, it can take quite a while to complete. The main thing I liked about this game was the different routes that you can take through the game. and all the
Mirror,
play
mirror,
styles you
we're
can
glad you went
choose.
swing. Now please tell us.
You can choose to be a
sick
good guy
freak
or a
crane.
bad guy, and the story evolves
No,
on,
I know
well,
you've got
depending
your
on your
reasons.
choices.
Our
So
top concern right now.
there really isn't a linear story to this game, but really
You
depends
will get on that plane to Paris,
how
and you will wait
how
for the day that
you
your
like
man needs
how you would like the
Until
story
then,
to be
not a peep.
unfolded.
Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So
There are a
please,
lot of different
please
characters in the game,
disobey.
but all do
Wait a
play a
minute.
really
Someone's
big role
watching.
in it. So there aren't many how should I put it, useless characters which are there just because they needed some characters to put in.
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody
so-
Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That
Basically,
explains the sting.
well,
I'd rather
just for a
not
quick
have
recap
to feel
of the
pain
story,
she brings.
you come in
So,
and pose
let's
as
not do
the
that
big
again,
bad wolf,
okay?
Sheriff Bigby, and enter a town called Fabletown, where
Hi. Sheriff
crimes
Bigby.
have happened, and
Great to see you.
you must
I don't know if you
discover
remember me.
who
I know
is
who you
behind
are,
all the
Flycatcher.
crimes
You've worked
that
at the Woodland
have
for
been happening,
how many years
and
now? I think I've
try
lost
to,
count.
well, find that
Are you
person
gonna come see the
and
truck
kind of
off?
bring him to
We're leaving
justice.
for the farm in a few.
So
I want
this will probably
I don't know.
be
I'll be down.
all
in a
for
minute.
this
Okay.
review.
Great.
Hope you guys liked it. Comment on it if you have
This
any
fucking line.
any opinions or critics. I would really appreciate it to see what I can improve in the next one. And
Mr.
don't
Wolf,
forget to like,
Flycatcher
subscribe,
left his keys.
and I'm gonna see you in the next video that I do. Probably not gonna be a review, but a playthrough
sorry.
of a game.
About what happened. Crooked.
This is Psycho 4 Projects.
sorry, Sheriff. I
and
have to take care
I'm
of
gonna
this.
see you in the next one.
We'll talk later, okay?